circumstance will wireless-free Arcadia report hearsay if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader.
This paradigm of yours, or Sovereign, or whatever, does it really provide everything you want?
We don't provide it. We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately.
Everything we need.
He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top
There's a
VP.
difference?
This muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
Candidates, they said community.
Yep.
Send swiftly, through talent or gut.
What's with all the landmines you corporatists have littered about? Pretty sloppy style of warfare.
Can't say I care for the mines leader, but it's simple math. Mines don't need to sign a contract. Just don't got bellies. They cost a damn sight less than troops.
Suppose collateral
At
damage
least
don't
running
mean
long
much.
distances won't take forever.
Personally, I spy a mine, I'm unloading from 40 bases.
Or you can walk around them. But maybe that's just me. It's drilled into us not to waste ammo or ordnance. Go ahead and blast them if you want. I ain't stopping you.
We're closed.
At home or at work, buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-yada-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-yada-da-da-da.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
First smooth inhale to the very last. Try Bubblegum Slims. Bubblegum Slims, oh Bubblegum Slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum Slims.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action. I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island.
So much for tuning in.
I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did...
Cause I'm
You
a
saw her
side
terminal,
quester.
didn't you?
I'm a side quester, baby.
Victor's an order archivist. We were all friends for a
Yo,
time.
yo, yo, what up?
But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the order. That's when things became tense. I started to
what?
become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Milky white and orange too. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum makes you smile.
Among other things.
Drink it, drink it.
For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. It still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down. Now Spectre vodka comes in brown. All the colors, don't overthink it. Strip it back and drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it.
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her, even with everything.
Know a little something about that, too.
This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
I did try to, once, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous...
Yes, and I am shamed to admit it. Though if she hadn't wanted me to, she wouldn't have told me the code. Same one she used for everything. 15-778.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with sex.
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it. No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. I understand. Perhaps it actually is for the best. I truly cannot say.
So long as you keep your distance.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum. Relax with sunsets. Num rum.
Look, hey, I say, and that is why I
That
say
last selection has been scientifically proven to
bro, I
increase
had no idea.
productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Apparently, it's an achievement if you do it. So that was funny. See, I was curious. I was like, do we get some achievement? Do we get like what happens if we jump in that rift anomaly? Do we fight a beast or get some cool loot, a hard boss battle like any other game? No, you
Next
just
up,
die.
the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists.
You just die.
Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to
Alright,
horse
alright.
entrails,
Okay.
spread organs, salt tuna skin,
Oh.
banana peels, and tobacco
Oh.
husks for the perfect combination of crunchy.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Dang, that one thing killed all of it?
I consider this
Man,
song a
y'all
real
suck.
standout number.
Give me
Assuming
this.
you have taste,
Y'all ain't
you
even need the
surely
gun.
will as well.
Yeah, I don't even know what that was. What was that? I have to run all the way out here because I ain't never been out here before. Ooh. Hey, Mob Channel, I don't know if my mic can pick you up or not. I don't think it can. Well, if you hear yourself, then, let me know. But I don't think you can. I have you like under my headphone microphone, so it shouldn't hear anything. There is a whole little base out here. Okay. I'm not going the long way to get down there. Actually, there is no long way to get down there. Ooh. Okay, cool.
Those guards are
Beans
mighty
bell.
agitated. And some are wearing
Alright.
gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here. We should be cautious.
You're right. Something ain't right out here. What's going on? A whole bunch of red around this mug. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some killing. Yep. I see him. Well, kinda sees me. Good. You know what? I do want to kill him though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak this one. I'm gonna sneak this one hard. Boop.
Hostiles there. The void was
Oh, you don't want none.
I am done with this.
Oh.
I heard that.
That's right. Ain't nothing here. That's right. Go back. Don't keep. All right.
All over every little thing he says. Wonderful idea, Product Division Ormsby. What was that? Heard something. I'm not.
Armed and ready. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Oh, she got some. Oh, she got a donk on her. I mean, a gas. She got a big gas. Okay. You know what? All right. You said you wanted to stay quiet. I thought you wanted to, you know what I'm saying, sneak a beat. You know what I'm saying? Sneak around. It's like 5 pounds. Gonna get him. They can't see you in the grass. That's funny. He just ran by me. That's how he did it.
Say you are liberated without frozen, dried, smoked, and canned salt tuna fillets.
Oh, they got power fish. Oh, that hurts.
Renewed attention.
And now, alrighty then.
Hey, back here.
In cutthroat competition.
Oh, there's a bunch of.
Help me end this fight on my
Crap. Got your ass to that now, bitch. Ah! Look at y'all.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Oh, that's the big boy. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, no! Oh! Alright. Nah, I got this. Let me get my my rifle out. I got this. They can't do it quiet. I got this. Actually, I don't need my rifle. Where's my... Here we go.
What was that?
Got some bad company.
Is it disrupting my entire... I heard that. Heard something.
Give the order and I'll take care of it.
Oh, behind you.
right over there. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
What? All right.
Keep your big stack in the black. Don't be a rock.
Crazy.
Be the best that you
Help me end this fight on my feet.
Still angry.
Ah. Okay. Hey, I'm a dang get this.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Wait, how are they?
Mike Marginal, Commander.
What? Where'd you even come from?
Because it's you. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Anyone else? Here, a medic?
keep your big stack in the black. Don't be a rock.
Don't make me bury another agent.
Best that you would be a cooler and better. That's who you would be.
Are you kidding me, bro? Where's she at?
Here we go again.
Back in business. Commander, you're bleeding.
Trouble ahead.
Hate to ask for help, but help?
Okay. Huh? Oh, I got companion abilities. That what? I forgot about that. Even be.
Got some bad company. What was that? A complete and utter misuse of my time. I heard that.
Can't even. Hold on. So you can't even hit him with the Uchi loop no more. Man, that's messed up. I can't even hit him with the hookah dope no more.
Get the water and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Be the best that you would be if you were any.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's choice? Simple, really.
Pretty safe, Commander.
Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties and to harm yourself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get shopping?
And now, back to it. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Big tough days that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of life. Take purple when you drink Purple Berry
Commander, you're bleeding.
When you
Help me.
Looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Hostile ahead. What's the flake?
when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial coloring.
I don't know.
Keep your bit stack in the black. Don't be a runner setter. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. 'Cause you will. That's your Judas
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha!
Auntie's Choice
Ah,
Stay
it's
Hungry
warped.
Meal Pack.
Looks like everything else.
Humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the call for chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Force rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Force rockets. Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes, this town's finished.
human societies was constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Resources and save the day with Force rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got Force rockets? Force rockets. Force rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. And now, back to it. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb
I gotta
the
get that
rungs of their
door open.
department. May you ascend
Somehow,
swiftly
some
through
way.
talent or gut.
Brad Chris, go stuff them in your chewer. Who would crisp, Sprite crisp, 1,000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash fried 405 degrees.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's Choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can. Well, it's in fact, you walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall, flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again.
One day, I know you'll be.
Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Ah, you do look like you know what you're talking about. All right. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies. You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
Although the cost may be high, one day.
Plenty of the structures below are still submerged. Others, ones that escaped being flooded, got abandoned once the Crabbles moved in. Those ought to have some supplies. If I were you, I'd try to sneak past the Crabbles out there. They seem rather territorial of late.
There's nothing I wouldn't do.
See you when I see you.
I've been yearning and yearning for
tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Under only one circumstance will wireless-free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate Territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP, his muscle. Seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly...
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now I feel much better.
Pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of Raptidons or some such.
She's just the best choice. Dictates. It's Auntie's choice. Appreciate it all. And thanks.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it easier.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
You can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing vitamin to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing can do. Cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie. It's Auntie's.
Ready to waste it on your command.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Liquidate them!
Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the bestest choice.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
It's a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, I regret. You drink beer, tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila. When you purple berry
Looking for big proof and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
when you drink purple berry tequila.
It's loaded with
Curious feeling
preservatives made
that it
with
might be
100% real artificial purple coloring.
inside that door.
Has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never
The
let
red
you
clothes
down.
on.
Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret.
intersection of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Numb-rock, taste more and feel less. Numb-rock, no worries, no stress. Numb-rock, relax the success. Numb-rock.
Ah, they use so many stuff here.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
This looks like the place. Whoa, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just when I was here.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter.
I know he's going to shoot at me
Head
or
all
not.
cleared. I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few gracious words will mollify me, you are sorely mistaken.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
You deserve Auntie's choice.
Now it's
I
got to
know I
fight
let you
his own
down
battle.
before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister, the woman who... Then I met Niles. He told me, stop there. I know the Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with... I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore.
You know my terms. They are really straightforward. Oh, yes. Everybody knows that I am
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
complicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll never need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates are low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the battle-worn planetoid of Eden, where Auntie's invasion is currently in process.
I'm Pierce Huntley,
VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Ah, watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Oh, don't spill a drop of that arachnid discharge. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Armed and Ready Hunter. See you in Auntie's Choice of Trina Time. Work harder, not smarter.
Looks like a fight.
I'm on Paradise Island, on the Elysian moon of Eden. A scenic state on the occasional place once our takeover. Let's turn our attention to think of Crabbles as the star wingers of the animal kingdom, but with goring horns and bottomless bellies. They're omnivorous, a 10-bit word that means everything's on the menu. From your head to your boots. Not a pleasant way to go. Here on Eden, we find a few breeds. The Hammerclaw is a hull-headed rascal. Lives up to its name. Packs a wallop up close. The Bullet Claw breed lobs plasma from its claw joints. They'll get you coming and going. You'll find various breeds adapted to their environments across Arcadia. Use your upper story when loading up for a hunt. Consider the habitat. Crabbles on Paradise Island hate a good joke. Really sticks in their claw. My security team tells me we'll find a herd of Hammerclaws on yonder beach. Let's go close the deal. Huh. Beach is empty. Not a creature is stirring. Someone on my team is getting quite the vigorous dressing down. Wait, what's that in the sand? They dig! They can burrow! Underhanded rascals! Security team! Shoot them! How could you let anything that big sneak up on me? All right, okay, I'm fine. Just let's crack the shell and see what's inside. Crabble meat is fragrant and inedible. The chemistricians in anti-R&D can process that goop into flavorings and hygiene products. That lot of good that does you in the field. Resourceful types can shuck Crabbles for their shells and plasma glands. Good crafting fixins. You're limited only by your ingenuity and risk tolerance for being clawed to pieces. I've had enough of that for one hunt. So with that, I raise a glass of Anti-Fizzo's Crabble juice and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
What's wrong?
Quality broadcasting coming right up. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
A sandwich made from Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, it's the sandwich you want to eat. A Crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a Crabble cause it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, a sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned community.
Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave for Scrabble to your favorite app. It's better once it's done for her industrial plan.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that
Consume at your own risk.
Sovereign really does think of everything.
Tastes almost decent. Crab with sandwich you want to eat.
People have been complaining about those ads playing. Huh. Don't know what we'd do if we didn't have you and the Vigilant looking out for us.
Welcome.
Oh no, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it.
Don't follow the herd. Eat Purpleberry Crunch by Auntie's Choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the...
It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from that first smooth inhale to the
All right, be careful out there.
bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims, but rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke ring. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba. At home or at work, buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-ya-da-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-ya-da-da-da-da, do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop. Do bop 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 do ba do ya bop ba do ba do wa bop ba do wa bop ba do wa bop ba do wa do.
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut-tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Full flavor that lasts and a taste you can.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs. These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Look around. If the Protectorate wanted to do right by you, you wouldn't be starving and wallowing in this metal quagmire. You want to help your people? Go to Fairfield.
Fairfield? Why, they're the reason we're in this mess. You'll forgive me for questioning such timely offers of generosity and kindness. No thank you, not interested. I owe it to every single person here to try. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a course.
First time playing this game. See what's going on.
They shit out all their gray, resenting lift-off laxative hurry.
Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. I have the... Despite that vacuous nonsense blaring from our loudspeakers, we are still able to see to our subjects' needs. We have a generator to power our mechs and a fresh water supply. Mock me if you must, but the matriarch herself made greatness out of little. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining. Not the first to question my judgment, nor the last, I suppose. One expects a certain lack of social graces from those raised outside the Protectorate. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid? What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through...
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
To my latest demotion report, starting with Pastor Fiskwood.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer Potter Flanderbilt for a job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of 60-bits bags. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Until next time, everybody do your jobs like your CEO is watching over your shoulder. Because I probably am. Bye now.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death. Milverstreet also promised us a way into the Vox. Oh, and a Ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain, if he can be trusted. Reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield, but there's no question the Vigilant could help us get into the Vox station a whole heck of a lot easier. And the faster we get satisfaction. But at what cost? Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
That's tobacco. You love a candy. That's tobacco. Before the cops and bothers you. Don't worry, you can chew it too.
What do you mean you're leaving? It's over. I have a life outside this place, you know. A life outside our lab? No.
To get your candy. That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
There must be at least a few useful parts in here.
Ah, it's warped.
Just like everything else.
That's tobacco. Favorite candy. It's tobacco. Our medical experts recommend.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
That's tobacco. You want your candy. That's tobacco.
It's a pro.
As a Protectorate subject, considering a better life with Auntie's choice, might be considering the exact
Risks with rewards. lot to do. We're gonna help. Service fee, a scheduled installment plan, to ensure the transition from subservient thrall to unlimited freedom is a positive one. You'll be given instruction on how to integrate
Dang, just ate bro's head off.
improved and
Yeah, that's
more
why I killed him.
profitable life. You'll learn how to earn, how to exchange labor for currency, and currency for food, shelter, and medical care. No such thing as a free lunch or treatment for a compound fracture.
Hey, why they eating their
And
head?
you'll find a growing population of dewy-eyed protectorate defectors just like you, who can help ease you into the integration process.
So don't worry. You'll have months to acquire the skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious populace have mastered over a lifetime.
Okay, back to business. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crabble 'cause it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's a sandwich.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Yeah.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Copy, don't steal nothing. Stop that. Here's the thing. You gotta steal the stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what's up, bud? How you doing? Dun, 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 dun. What's up, Chief?
All that matters
What's up, Woodrow?
is getting these Automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal,
Yeah, I know you guys.
said here to decontamination
we were academy together, remember? Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what's up, buddy? Gonna go right there.
Industrial plant. Wild crabs fine for a lubricant. You eat 'em, yuck, it's true, you can't. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch.
Brings you Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
What about you? Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study myself.
A catchy pitch for Auntie's products. You
Downright privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
I'm afraid I require more information before I can render treatment. That will ensure you get the care you need, and it will only cost your time.
built-in industrial microwave is right for you.
First question. Can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing.
Accidental exposure is fairly common nowadays, what with the war on. But do try to be more aware of your surroundings going forward. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As promised, you're due a round of advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. Apologies for any severe discomfort you may have experienced in the interim. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise. Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know? Total avoidance is best. Come to think, our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the Zeranium. In this gaseous state, Zeranium is the concentration of the gas is a critical factor. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope Zeranium refined. However, it's also highly unstable. Well, look who it is. What is it this time? Normally, I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Perhaps he's been replaced since? I wouldn't know, as I've had my hands full since the attack. Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Rescue soon. You can save the day with Boar's rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, why won't your mates when you've got Boar's rockets? Boar's rockets. Boar's rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
That's what you needed.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. As you are all well aware, the opening salvos of our liberation of Eden were wildly successful. Fairfield captured, Westport hobbled, the list goes on. By concentrating on
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business.
Case in point,
this unit was engineered to facilitate.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, Quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Let's look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
Wow.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no
Well,
worries, no stress. Num rum,
um,
relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. When it's time for a cocktail, Num rum will help you set sail. Problems fade into the sunset. Num rum will help you forget. Work got you fed up and frenetic. You need a neck up anesthetic. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax, each sip like a workplace promotion. Reassigned to a tropical mood when physicians come open. Straw where it's safe to be barefoot in the sand. While holding a bottle of Num rum tied in your hand. Ain't life grand? Realization, be on time for the next ship. Num rum, take more and feel less. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. Num rum.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust me, chemical purge is for better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And he brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off.
smoke.
with aggressive speed.
Welcome. Glad to have you back.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. Initiating commerce.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off. Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here. Passed during the attack. Got his face melted clean off by this weird goo. And he was one of the lucky ones. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick.
You simply can't live without. Say, you've got your alien...
That's what I always say. Now what'll it be?
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type.
You'd think that a full trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently. Right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
I'd gather that their automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society. Meaning, this automech didn't misplace anything.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results.
Fine. Let us proceed.
I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Doubtful. Zeranium affects their aggression and targeting subroutines. Basic instructions would still be functional. The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all.
With the bubblegum filter, it's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while you're satisfied.
Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
What more could you want? The smoky sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
You'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. Full flavor marvelous and a taste you can't top from that first food inhale.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 has confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive.
Stop till the very last.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a Velcro starboard factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Spratz Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Spratz Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. Do we need to keep harping on them for law's sake? Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself.
Quite busy, as I said, and less pleased for this unscheduled work suspension. Now, did you have some business here? Now that you mention it, after several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Full of confidence, I asked.
One and the same. I could speak at... So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good. Now here, merely activate the device once it's in. Try to avoid any fields of dense uranium, or death is all but assured. And normally, yeah, ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against, well, of course. If you sub, I believe that. Oh, so
Get up and go. Get up and go get her. Choose impediments or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and that's your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal.
improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's tantamount to piety. Experiment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace, make them buy our corporate ways, convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your task until a more convenient date and time.
do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough,
I'm not sure we should get any closer.
This is how you fly. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
What did I tell you? Were you successful? I have tests that can be started immediately if so. What did I tell you? Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms? Now, what's needed now is something to help extend and capital deduction. Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Oh, certainly. They're all in the building blocked by Zeranium gas, which is why we're making the device. I trust you see how that's a problem. However, I do recall hearing this facility was originally assigned 2 Dragoons. I'm not sure what happened to the other one, though. It was gone by the time I arrived.
When it can be enhancing people's lives now. As a responsible member
I'm sure he's just being cautious. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled... Good! A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps failing that, one last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Well, off you go. Shoo.
efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
And now, back to it. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
First the attack, then there's a rating. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from this game for a while. What's that there? We might come back to it later tonight. We'll see. Appreciate everybody coming to watch. I'm going to be switching games in a little while, probably. Let's see how it goes today.